One comment out. Let me tell you something. If you can't tell, I like watching Asprey because he does dumb shit and it works. And I like watching Vapor because he's just really good at the game and I respect him as a person and a player. So you know what? You want to know what happens when you make them play? Everyone has a good time. And I'm going to make sure you have a good time with my witty and insightful commentary going into this grand final set. Asprey, of course, coming from losers, so he's going to win 2 sets. But you know what? He can do it. Anyone can do it. You can do it too. If you ever think you can't, stop it because you're wrong. Right now, in these first 20 seconds, Asprey taking a pretty big lead. Incineroar, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Kind of a character who can shit out some damage. What an up B. Thankfully, though, he still had his jump, so he's not going to die from it. The down smash is going to send him off stage. Not going to kill, though. Ledge trump back there, though. We didn't see much of that last set, because doing that against Pyramithra, not the easiest thing in the world, but against a character like Byleth, still not terribly easy because tethers are a little tricky, but he's going to get that. And now he's just building it up. Alright, manages to sneak his way to ledge, doesn't get the F smash. I haven't made that joke once yet, I had to fit one in there. Alright, calls out the jump. I thought he was going to run at him and grab, but no, he was just calling out the jump. And Asprey made up so much percent. I don't know what that down smash was. Desperation, a hard read. Regardless, he's getting punished hard for it. Now he's just getting lapped even further. A free 30. All Incineroar has to do is grab you at 0, and he's already made up like enough percent for a stock lead. Alright, he spins. Oh my god, okay, kept his jump. Still had his jump. Don't try to jump. That is a disgusting angle. Byleth should be able, yeah, Byleth's tether, absolutely insane in terms of the distance it can grab ledge from, so not surprised to see him live that, even though he's hanging in the magnifier. Yeah, up smash gonna catch him jumping around. Low key, low key, low key. Let me lay it on you. Up smashing, really good in this game. You know why? Because every aerial is super safe, and everyone loves to jump. You ever watch me just rip an up smash and see it work? It's because I know, chat. I know the secrets. Alright. Going into game 2. I don't think Vapor is going to switch. He seems to really want to play Byleth today. He's been wanting to play Byleth a lot as of recent. So, be prepared to watch Byleth and Incineroar for this, however long this set or sets last. Because Asprey already won game and to bring it into that glorious set 2. Alright, yeah, it doesn't get a parry, but it's really, like, it's better to drop shield and miss the parry than to hold shield because that move will break it. If you shield all of it, you're just going to die. Like, Incineroar's got a lot of ways to just kind of kill you at 0. Tether jumps into the... He is spinning all over this man right now. Alright, doesn't get the ledge trump back there that time. Catches him with the end of the grab. That's hella gonna do it. That move lasts for a deceptively long time. You think you're safe? You're probably wrong. Oh boy, revenge. Yeah, I respect it. Like, I don't think he would have died at 0, but like, he still would have gotten like 50% off of that. Okay, that's just being cheeky. That's a because I can option, you know? Was it necessary? No. Would it have gotten him much? Not particularly, but you can do it. And if you can do it, why not? You gotta ask yourself the real questions. Alright, he's hitting him with a lot of hits off stage, and hitting him with them on stage too, getting the down tilt to the chop. Zippity zoppity, your kidney is my property. Alright, catches him on the way down with the stick, with the bone on it. It's called a lance. It's called arid bone. I know things. And you know what? I didn't even realize this is the last stock game now. I didn't even realize it was that close. I honestly thought that hit him. The only reason I didn't think it hit him is because I didn't see a zoom in, but that looked like it should have hit. I'm gonna be real with you. So Vapor right now pretty much just sticking to his game plan. He is going for spacing, and now apparently down smash. Alright, good side B to cover him. Knocks Asprey away, gets back on stage. So Vapor's game plan is basically poke at him with forward and back air till he eventually just gets him off stage and maybe gets a good ledge trap and kills him, whereas Asprey's pretty much just looking for whatever the hell read he can get, because that's how Asprey do. That up smash? That's an Asprey up smash. And just like that, it's 2-0 chat. We're potentially one game away from a reset. Bye, Jordan. GG's. Alright, Vapor opting to go small battlefield after a little bit of deliberation. Alright, I agree with this pick. It's basically same relative layout as PS2, but, you know, a little bit of differences in the stage. Alright, doesn't get the down air. Behind that move, I don't know if I'm just bad at it or if it's as tricky as it seems to be, but yeah, you don't want to get hit by that down air, and you especially don't want to DI that down air wrong, because you can actually just die at like 60 if he does that. Speaking of dying at 60, nobody's at 60, but right now Vapor, like 100% lead right now, he is just, he's just doing the right things. That up smash though, not the right thing. Alright, but catching the ending lag of the side B. As good as that move is, if you miss it, you should be eating a hit. Takes that down there. That's a quick 50%, man. Byleth is so strong. Did he get the 2-frame? No. Have to let it, I don't know if he had to let it rip, but he let it rip early, and so Incineroar gets back. Spin. Alright. Well, I gotta see how Asprey's gonna make up this deficit, because right now, he's being lapped in percent. He jumped. So, that is absolutely worth the stock trade. Now Asprey's going to make up a full stock, but here's the thing. Incineroar can do that so easily. And you know who does it even easier? Asprey is a player. He almost died for that, but you know what? It looks sick, so no one cares. Not even Asprey cares. He's off stage again. Look, he's almost at a 100% lead. He is outplaying this man. Alright, not the most advisable get-up attack. Okay, I love that down B. It didn't work out, but I respect the hell out of it. And now, we got a last stock situation. Does Asprey take a quick 30 into set 2, or do we see how much fight Vapor's got left in him? Alright, I want to be real with you. I was low-key expecting a footstool down there. I felt like it could have happened. I felt it in my bones that it could have happened. Manages to not get hit by that up smash. Timing is a little off on Vapor's part. So how's he going to do this? Just going to go back on stage, start swinging the lance around again. He is off stage again. This is actually absurdly scary. He bumps him, but Byleth's tether is just so long, man. It's not like Pyro and Mithra. You don't just kill him for free like that. Alright, he just barely misses that run off forward air. Gets back to the platform. Oh, that's not a good angle to be hit off at. Yeah, that's a pretty easy one to get in that situation. So Vapor finally taking his first game. And now chat, this is where it gets spicy. Because now it's anyone's game. We could see Vapor hit the reverse 30 and end the tournament right now. Or all Asprey has to do is win another game and the slate is wiped clean. And we get to see it all over again. And isn't that what we want? Don't we want to see more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate gameplay between Asprey the Incineroar main and Vapor the Byleth player? I didn't call him a main because I know he's not a Byleth main. Like, I can't read chat right now, and you can't see me, and I can't see you. But look me in the eye and say you don't want to see more of this. And if you say no, I don't believe you. Running it back to PS2 though. Makes sense. He won like 2 games on. No, nothing. Chat, I don't remember what games 1 and 2 were on. I think one of them was at least on here, and he did win them. So he's got that going for him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We of course we are currently running 3 bans, no Dave stupid rule. I could go on a tangent about why we run a rule that is self-proclaimed to be stupid, but I won't. I'm going to talk about this game. Basically dead even. That down smash though, the spot dodge with a hitbox, that's mostly K rule, but it still applies for Incineroar. It applies for so many new characters in Ultimate. Like Ridley, Incineroar, and K rule all do the same dumb shit. There, down smash. Alright, Vapor at least ready for that down throw downer. If you DI in, you should die. But Vapor didn't DI in, because he's smart and good at this game. Alright. Oh, he grabs him. That is the freest 40%. Wow, that caught him. I forget how high that move goes, man. He doesn't die. The move's not weak, but not strong either. But then again, Incineroar is also just really heavy. Alright, just have to tilt him off. Let's drop side B. Weirdly better option than you might think, because if they're not ready for it, and they're just like... Because a lot of people, when they're at ledge, they like to sit and shield, because they're usually... They want to be ready for the get-up attack, and they're also just still ready to react to whatever other get-up option you do. That was just rude. If you die to Incineroar F throw, it means you would have died to any other throw they do, and that means that they knew. They know. They're feeling themselves. Anyway, about ledge options. A lot of people will just hold shield at ledge, because again, you know, yeah, you deserve that for going off stage. A lot of people just want to be... They don't want to get hit by a get-up attack, so they hold shield. But they're also like, you want to be ready to catch every other get-up option. So what Incineroar can do is just do ledge drop and catch you in shield. Oh no, he DI'd that wrong. That's what I'm talking about, man. Even Incineroar, one of the heaviest characters in the game. If you don't do it right, you die as low as 80%. He probably would have died earlier. But gets another side B. He's going to hit him off stage. He doesn't have ledge vulnerability. Great up air to cover himself, though. That could have gone very wrong very fast if he hadn't. Yeah. That nair's not going to do it. One thing I noticed, Asprey spinning a lot more. And I think it is mostly to do with the fact that Vapor's shield was getting small, because Darkest Lariat, a pretty potent move at just breaking shields. But that parry into the zippity zoppity, your kidney is once again my property, is going to bring us into the set 2. Electric Boogaloo. The sequel you all wanted to see. Don't lie. You're glad this happened. And now that either one can win or lose without consequences, let's go both players. Alright, yep. Vapor still sticking with the Byleth. Like there's nothing wrong with Vapor's Byleth. He's not really doing anything wrong. I think this is more of Asprey just playing like the god gamer he has every potential to be, and just knowing how to beat everything Vapor's Byleth is doing. Like that. He's calling out the player, not really the character. It's not... Alright, let's try that again, but in English. Vapor, playing really good right now. He better be. He's in Grand Finals. But Asprey, playing a little bit better right now. Obviously, he just got the reset. Right now, a lot of Asprey's mileage coming from his ability to read Vapor as a player. That rage up smash, I said rage, I mean revenge. I'm tired, forgive me. I like that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that none of the games that Vapor is losing are particularly because of Byleth's shortcomings as a character. I feel like it's just this is just a good back and forth, and Asprey is coming out on top most of the time. And that's what you love to see, especially in a grand final setting, because this is the penultimate moment of the tournament. This is what it all builds up to. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see this one-sided 6-0 garbage. You don't want to see the 3-stock after 3-stock. You want to see a good back and forth between two people who could absolutely shit-stomp each other at a moment's notice. Alright, tries to go off with the nair. Byleth's tether, though, like I say, and as you can see, it's so big that it's hard to do that. Great. I love that Vapor goes off to do that. I wish more Byleths did that, because it's actually such a cool option to go for. Nice trump back air. Off a full stock. I don't even know where these stocks are going. I'll be real with you. I think the stock count is one thing, and then the zoom in happens, and it's like the next game. And I'm like, huh, how'd that happen? Armor through it. Armor through the Nair with the up B. He didn't DI in, but he still gets that raw back air. God, I fucking love how patient Asprey is able to play in these situations. He's able to just... The way he moves, the way he doesn't commit, the way he just hops around and threatens you without doing a thing as Incineroar. How the hell do you do that? I don't know how he does it. That's why I don't play Incineroar. But it's so mesmerizing to watch because he does it and he gets the hit and he wins and it's hype because everyone wants the Incineroar to play. I mean win. Why? You want to see him play too, and you want to know how he keeps playing? He keeps winning. Alright, he's not going to die at 40. As strong as that combo is, if you DI it wrong, Incineroar I would hope can't die at 50. Alright, doesn't take his kidney again. Probably should have though. Alright, his back is broken. His spine in pieces. And in case you don't know Fire Emblem lore, Byleth's sword is basically I think it's basically the spine of Descendant. Look man, it's been a while since I played Three Houses. I'm not even gonna pretend like I understand. But right now, Byleth's back. Byleth's back probably feels like mine. I'm an old man. Wow. Calling out the TO. Choosing to go to Smashville. Not actually on our stage because I'd say we're still testing out Hollow Bastion, but it seems like the majority of people like it. There's obviously the people who prefer Smashville, and I don't think they're wrong. I'm in the Hollow Bastion camp myself, but like Smashville, you know, it's its own thing.
But it's like literally understandable.
Alright. So we got game 2 of set 2. This is technically a gentleman to an illegal stage. Oh, that's crazy. That's true. That went directly up his ass. Sorry, I won't let commentary just evolve into haha, he got poked in the butt or some other inappropriate body part. Because I am a man of class. You know who's also men of class? Both of these players. Watch them demonstrate it right now. See that Nair? That's a classy Nair. That side B? That's a classy side B. Watch this recovery on Vapor's part. That's a classy up B. That was a classy read. Everything they do, it's got class. There's finesse. You think it's random. You think it's bad because it doesn't work. And you know what? I think you're dumb. Step on him. Gets that up air. So many up airs. That's 44% met. Incineroar is such a good bad character, you know? He's a really good character for a bad character. But you know what else? Asprey's just fucking insane at this video game. Alright, well... Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to do it again, but zippity-zoppity, your ass is down my property. I promise I won't make that joke again, I swear. Let's see how Vapor makes up this deficit. Asprey pretty much been in control for a majority of both of these sets, you know, outside of the one game he lost. Punishes the Lariat. It's actually... Oh, yeah, he was a little too far away for that. I was going to say, punishing Lariat mid-Lariat can be a little tricky because Incineroar's arms are, like, they'll clank. So, you know, usually the smart thing to do is wait for it to end because he's in end leg for however many frames it is. And, you know, you don't have to worry about clanking with his fucking arms. You know what? I've got a proposal for you. You know how Rob can spin around his arms and reflect projectiles? Incineroar should be able to do that too. You can feel free to disagree with me, but you're wrong. If Rob can do it, I don't see why Incineroar can't do it either. You know, speaking of things that Incineroar can do, I'm only just thinking about it now. It is kind of a crime that there are two Pokemon with a counter, and neither of them are explicitly the move counter. Or Miracle for that matter. You'd think. But that's where you went wrong, because you saw it. Revenge? Perfectly suitable for a counter, because it's exactly what it is. He doesn't want it. He wants to get revenge, because you hit him. That's not very cool. Alright. You'll never guess what he did with his kidney. It became his property. Alright. And suddenly, it's 2-0 in Asprey's favor again. You know, it's one thing to do it once, but to do it twice, that's pretty based, if you ask me. This could be the last game of the tournament. We'll see. We'll see if Vapor is able to pull out the adaptation required, but honestly, man, Asprey playing so goddamn well right now. It's gonna be hard to do. I love that down air. I thought he was gonna nair. He down aired. You know why? Because the down air would have actually killed. As good as nairing him off there is, you know, it gets a little bit of chip damage, but it's probably not gonna kill him just because Byleth can tether from basically fucking anywhere, man. Alright, throws him up. Not usually what you want with Lariat, but it's got its uses. Like I said last set, sometimes having your opponent above you a little better than having them off stage. But it depends on the situation. Another amazing Trump back air. Incineroar, thankfully blessed with some pretty nice frame data once he gets up close. He's able to do that. But Vapor answering right back, getting the F-Smash to ledge. Not getting too many of those this set. He's got a handful, but... Points down, you're going down, I'm up 2-0! Send a message, Body Slam. That move should be called Body Slam. It probably is, and I just don't know it, but you know what? I'm going to call it Body Slam now, because that's a Pokemon move. The Incineroar lacks a fourth move because Alolan Whip isn't a thing. We got a pretty even game right now. But that's what makes it good. Alright, shields the Lariat, but he doesn't have to worry about shield break, he didn't shield all of it. You know, one thing I'm actually... Okay, here's the first insightful thing I've had to say in like 15 minutes. I don't know if that should have been an F-Smash. It would have looked hella cool. But that should have been a tilt. But one thing I noticed, and I'm going to say it quietly so that Vapor can't hear me, even though he totally still can. That was a really good up B. I'm still glad he's doing that, because it's slick. It's slick as hell to go for, and it looks cool. You know why? Because it's slick. But anyway, I noticed that Vapor is... That's going to do it. Vapor is the kind of Byleth who definitely... He uses Nair a lot. Don't get me wrong. Nair is an obscenely good move. He seems to me like the one that kind of prefers to poke you with Fair and Bear and then try to go from there. More than nairing on your shield and then trying to get something from there. Because there's kind of two different ways you can go about it. Poke from a distance, because, you know, Nair, as good as Nair is, especially with like the landing hitbox that statistically nobody is ready for. It's really easy to get a follow-up out of it if you're able to land with it in the right way. But forward air and back air can put you, you know, they get all the damage and they put you in the position you want your opponent to be, which is in a bad one, hopefully. But right now, last talk, relatively even. Both are kind of prone to dying to the right thing. Falls down with the Nair. Alright, I think he still got his jump. Oh, I don't know if he did, but either way, that was a great catch on the forward smash. But right now, we're looking like an instant replay of set 2, or set 1 rather. Asprey going up 2-0, and now Vapor taking game 3. But if this truly is a replay, it won't matter. Because Asprey's going to take game 4 and end the tournament with another 3-1? Or does Vapor flip the script? That's what we're going to find out as we watch Game 4. Silence. The whole venue is silent. No one's playing friendlies anymore. They know how good this set is, okay? You'd have to be a fool not to understand how good this set is. If that down air hit, that's over. That's it. GG. Like, Vapor should have just lost him in there. Right, okay, I love the down air again. See that thing? See that thing Asprey did? You might think that he's a bad player for missing that side B. Let me tell you something. You're dumb, and I'm going to explain why. When Incineroar grabs you off stage like that, at low percents, it might be worth it to take the damage. But in a lot of cases, Incineroar just gets to... Okay, well, yeah, that happens sometimes with Byleth. Byleth's really good at breaking shields. But when Incineroar grabs you up the ledge like that with the Alolan Wit, he can either take the damage, or he can just intentionally miss, and now you've reversed the situation, you've gained stage control, and your opponent's off stage. And you might think that that's not worth it. Oh, he might be dead. Oh no, he had his jump. You might think that's not worth it at 0%, but realize that Incineroar is a character that can absolutely kill you at 0%. And then it's absolutely worth it. Anyway, give him the big old suplex. Alright, breaks up the neutral with the raw side B. Honestly, with how little he's done it, not a terrible thing to do. I'm gonna keep loving it as he does it. When someone does something with a character that no one else does, that's great. Pretend that was a coherent thought. Alright, but he gets Quake Up Air String into a side B, making up the damage quickly. And Incineroar, not only does he make up the damage, he doesn't even have to rake up that much damage before he kills you. Nice up air through the stage, manages to recover safely. Boots to the face. Barely misspaces the F tilt. Punishes the lariat. I want to say more. I want to say more, chat, but honestly, I'm so into this set right now. Like, just unironically, like, I want to see more of this. Right now, though, Asprey taking a lot of percent and still hasn't making it back yet. This might do it. Oh, no, I thought he was going to back throw, but I don't know if back throw would have done it either. But the forward air is going to do it. So here's the thing. You might think that this is Game 5 because Asprey's down 100%. But if you've been listening to me, like you should... Okay, oh, no, he did die. Side B momentum, weird thing like that. But, okay. I'll finish my thought, even though the game is over. What was my thought? Shit. I'm sorry, I have no thoughts, my head is now empty. Right, I was gonna say, you might have thought that game was over because he was down 100%. But Incineroar as a character can do it, and Asprey as a player is absolutely going to do it. He didn't, but he could have. But now you got the spiciest thing you could ask for in a set. Grand Finals, Set 2, Game 5. This is it. No matter what happens, someone walks away with it. Where literally all the marbles happen. Gets the sour spot, but unfortunately not ready for the tech. So Vapor are going to take a really early stock. That's actually huge for this. Not only for Game 5, but just against Incineroar, where Asprey hasn't really been dying early in this set at all. Kind of dying at pretty reasonable percents, or just having his recovery exploited. And even then, those are at reasonable percents too. That might kill? Yeah, that will. Right, but Asprey again just evens up the game right away. Takes basically nothing. But Vapor answering right back, just building it up again. Oh my god, oh my god, yes, that's what I want to see! Oh, I'm sorry, Chad, I just love it. I just love it when he goes for the double dunk down air because it's so fucking hype. No other Incineroar, or player, or character, whatever, has the cojones to go down there for that. Especially against Byleth, because they're not going to die. But Asprey's built different. And you could be built different too, if you just tried harder. And I believe in you, you can do it. But right now, just like that, Asprey immediately with the stock lead, and he's already built up 50%. Yeah, the runoff. I love it. You'll love to see it in the game 5, dude. My throat's getting dry. You don't like to see that. But right now, this set is so far from over, dude. Does Asprey close it out like this? Or is Vapor able to close it out? Byleth can absolutely do it. Oh. So close, man. There's him off. I don't know if he has a jump. He doesn't, and the tether doesn't make it. And there you go. What an amazing set from these two. And your smash on the harbor, whatever number this is. I think this is 115.
115, yeah.
I think it's it's 115. Your champion for Smash on the Harbor 115 is Asprey.